Ladies and gentlemen, hope everyone has had a fantastic Wednesday. It's officially time for AEW Dynamite. Of course, this is the fallout from All In, and it's gonna be chaos, absolute chaos. We got Ishii and Hangman. We got Ricochet going up against Fletcher. We also got Bryan Danielson, however you want to say it. He will be discussing his future. So I'm gonna be looking forward to all that tonight. How are y'all all doing?
It's the aftermath of All In London.
The rumors are true.
Ricochet is All Elite. Now he makes his Dynamite debut. AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite, live next on TBS.
Oh yeah, gonna be good. Gonna be good. It's up next. Probably in about 30 seconds. Here we go.
It's Wednesday. You know what that means? AEW Dynamite is live from Champaign, Illinois, and we have a brand new AEW World Champion.
He's probably gonna start the show. No, we're gonna get a recap. Okay. With Hangman.
This was seen this past Sunday in London, England. Bryan Danielson wagering his career versus Swerve Strickland's AEW World Championship, and it was Bryan Danielson
Still
that
a
remains an
crazy,
integral part of AEW becoming
crazy
our World
ending.
Champion. And here tonight on Dynamite,
I still truly don't
Bryan
agree with
Danielson,
it.
the American Dragon, the AEW World Champion, will address his future in the sport he loves. Plus, for the first time ever, some of the biggest, heaviest hitters in the entire industry of professional wrestling, Hangman Adam Page, Tomohiro Ishii, go one-on-one for the first time. And she made her epic return this past Sunday at All In London. Jamie Hayter, the former AEW Women's World Champion, is back in AEW and out for revenge. And tonight, for the first time on Dynamite, Ricochet will be competing one-on-one when he takes on Fletcher of the Don Callis family. All of that and so much more here tonight. And what is going on right now? I know we've been having some audio issues throughout the
John Moxley.
Some new track here. Well, wait a second.
Oh, Moxley's got a new entrance. Mox is back.
Oh, yeah. Well, there is John Moxley. We haven't seen him since Forbidden Door, Tony. Yeah, the end of June, Forbidden Door.
What a way to kick off Dynamite here.
And the fans are going bananas.
Was not.
Guys, I didn't expect to see.
No, me neither. It's been a minute since we've seen Mox. Look at his facial expression. There is something on that man's mind.
Okay. Didn't know that was his original track.
To a match here, and John Moxley makes his way from the arena, or backstage to the arena. Look at
Okay,
this.
New Japan entrance. Gotcha.
When we see Mox come through a crowd like this, a lot of intensity from Moxley, but no, he is reserved. He is steely. And we have to all wonder what is on John Moxley's mind here tonight.
My thing is, supposedly he wasn't
I'll
supposed
tell you
to.
what I'm going to do.
All the reports I've seen for the day, he was not supposed to be there.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
I'll go down and talk to him. Is that all right?
Sounds good.
I mean, this is unexpected.
Go talk to him, bro. Unexpected development here. Tony Schiavone is leaving the announce desk, headed down to the ring, where John Moxley now entering the ring.
Okay, I'll take it.
Scheduled to start our evening.
Yeah, no, I know. It's great to see Mox. I mean, kind of a different presentation here regarding his music.
And I mean, just his everything. I mean, We know Taz. I mean, in 5+ years of AEW, Moxley, one of the most intense individuals, intense competitors. But this is something different, something reserved.
I wonder
Tony Schiavone is
what's
inside the
going
ring with
on.
the microphone in his hand, and Tony's going to try to get a word from Jon Moxley.
Well, needless to say, Jon Moxley, we have not seen you since, well, it's been 2 months since Forbidden Door. It's great to see you. Obviously, the fans and all of us, how you doing, buddy? Everything okay?
I haven't been doing a lot of talking lately. I've been doing a lot of thinking about some things that need to get done. I came here tonight looking for a man who's not here. To have a conversation, a tete-a-tete. This man is nothing like me, but he's everything like me. So this conversation is long overdue, and I'm here to let him know. Darby Allin, it's about time you and I had a talk. And trust me, I'm not gonna be hard to find.
Okay.
All right, Jon Moxley, and what a way to start AEW Dynamite from right here in Champaign, Illinois. We got a great card tonight.
I'm gonna tell you something, okay? I want you to listen to me.
He's not done.
It's gonna take some time for everybody to wrap their brains around this, but we're gonna start right now, okay? Listen to me. This is not your company anymore.
What the hell is that?
Well, yeah, what is that supposed to mean?
What does that mean?
Jon Moxley, I mean,
Moxley about
since
to
Forbidden Door, obviously been stewing.
have a big heel turn here.
Not your company anymore.
Schiavone, it's not.
What are we looking at
Well,
here?
while we recombobulate ourselves, let's head to the back where the remarkable Renee Paquette is standing by.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I am here with the conglomeration and the new FTW champion, Hook. Guys, there's a lot going on tonight. Ishii, you were about to be in action against Hangman Adam Page, and Conglomeration, you're in the All-Star 8-man tag against the Learning Tree in Roderick Strong. Mark Briscoe?
Renee, you right about one
Here
thing.
we go.
We got a lot going on tonight. First, my man Big Tom gonna whoop some cowboy ass in Adam Page, and then the rest of us fellas got 8-man tag team action like you said. Now, OC, Kyle, the three of us were not successful at All In the Casino Gauntlet. However, you know who was successful? Our partner, Hook, in becoming the new FTW champion. Hook, how's that feel, man?
Oh, yeah, pretty cool.
You damn right. And you
Yeah,
know what?
yeah, pretty
Big
good.
Time and Willow were also successful in mixed tag team action. And on account of that, Willow gets to decide what kind of ass whooping Chris Statlander has coming her way at All Out. Willow, what you thinking, girl?
You know what I'm thinking? Whooping Tushy is exactly what I want to do, Mark. So bad, in fact, the big dogs at CMLL don't even want to sanction the match that I'm choosing.
What?
And as the woman with the most street fights in AEW under my belt, there's only one option. Chicago Street Fight!
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, boys, and even though we weren't successful the other night, the word of the day, thank goodness, is indefatigability, and that means the inability to be fatigued. And tonight, an 8-man tag team action, we gonna whoop some ass. But right now, Big Time, I'm sorry. Let's go whoop some ass, man. You wanna whoop some cowboy ass? Let's go. Big Time, let's go.
Well, the conglomeration feeling
Jesus, okay.
indefatigable tonight. Let's see how it starts out as Tomohiro Ishii set to go one-on-one with this man headed to the ring right now.
This is Sakura Paul with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring first from Aaron Street, Virginia, weighing 229 pounds, Hangman
Adam Page. It sounded really, really quiet in there.
This man was a part of it. This man, I mean,
I'm hoping it's audio. I'm hoping it's more audio than anything else.
His obsession for revenge, which on Swerve
It
Strickland,
is not. Unfortunately, it does not look like it.
in the very least.
Well, that's the word you said, Excalibur. Obsession. Hangman is obsessed with Strickland for sure. At first, I thought it was
Maybe they're just all waiting on
AEW World
Ricochet.
title, Shivani, but it's more than that. I
Oh, no,
believe he
could be
just
wrong.
wants Strickland.
Yeah, to him, destroying Strickland is bigger than anything else, apparently.
Here comes Big Tom.
Big Tom.
That's what Briscoe calls him. I like that. Big Tom.
Don't Pitbull.
And his opponent from Kanagawa, Japan, weighing 220 pounds, the Stone Pitbull, Tomohiro Ishii.
Ishii and Hangman, two of the heaviest hitters in any locker room on the planet Earth. But Tony, you were in the ring with Jon Moxley. He put his finger in your chest, and he said, "This is not your company anymore." I mean,
What does that mean, Shivani? What is he talking about?
I have no idea. This was unlike any Jon Moxley that we have ever seen. And to be honest with you, there was a moment there that I was scared to death.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But he was looking right in my eyes saying, this is not your company anymore. Never was my company. I don't know what he's talking about, but wow. What a way to start off our program.
It was very odd.
Well, to start off this match, Hangman and Ishii charging to the center of the ring, meeting, and neither man giving any ground, just elbows flying back and forth.
This is better than just a chop match that we've seen.
Well, like you said, two heavy hitters, right? And they're bringing it.
And Hangman Adam Page, after that Casino Gauntlet match, obviously he was upset that he wouldn't get a shot at the AEW World Championship. Anytime you have an opportunity like that slip through your fingers, it's upsetting. Oh, Hangman.
Oh, Hangman finally got it. There was another
We
match.
thought a moment ago he did, but Ishii comes right back. I mean, it looks like Ishii lives for this stuff, man.
Yeah, he just loves to get
About
smashed in
20
the face and smash somebody else in the face. Stone
back,
Pitbull
back.
Jones. That's what he's all about.
This has got to have been going on from over a minute. As Hangman now perhaps getting the better of Ishii. Yeah, Ishii dazed on his feet.
Hangman with the size advantage also.
Oh, Hangman accelerates the ropes. Shoulder tack on Hangman, taking off his feet.
Oh, he popped up though.
He shook him down. Okay. Very easily,
That
too.
low center of gravity does Ishii, so that helps. With the
job.
shoulder block and even those forearm shivers, but Hangman, he's a big boy. Now they're exchanging chops.
I think we should say, and of course we saw some of what happened in the main event at All In. What an experience, what an event. It was wonderful being in London. It was just talked about one of the finest events that I've been a part of here in AEW.
And if you have somehow missed All In London from this past Sunday, you can catch the replay on BR In Demand, Triller TV, YouTube, PPV.com, and DAZN.
I swear, I don't see
you know,
how
I mean, talk
they
about
can
the
just
whole
chop
event,
each
talk about
other
the main event. We
15
saw some clips
times
of that.
like that back
And we'll
to back.
touch
Oh,
more
we
on
got
that
headbutting.
in a moment as our opening contest will continue in picture-in-picture. Hangman and Ishii.
God. Well, with that being said, hope you all had a fantastic Wednesday. It's been wide open for us since we got up this morning. I'm surprised Moxley's back. I'm not sure what's going on with the aspect of this isn't your company anymore for Moxley. I have seen what some people are thinking it could mean. But I don't know if it's true. I've seen a lot of people could say it could be in reference to old Shane McMahon. I don't know if he's pissed about it, if he's not okay with it, But yet again, how much control does Moxley have on what the company does? Just that's my question. Like, what are we going at? Hangman is in control of the match at the moment. Right hands, kick to the midsection, elbow to the back of the neck, more chops. I mean, my lord, Ishii is not budging. Did not realize the Stone Pitbull could withstand absolutely everything. And then we did get clarification that in All Out, this in 2 weeks, we will be seeing it's gonna be a street fight. That's what it was with Willow Nightingale and Statlander. Everyone is talking about it already. That it's going to most definitely be Shane McMahon. I mean, I could see it being Shane, but are they going to do this like a hostile takeover?
AEW Dynamite back live
That's
here
my
on
only
TBS.
question.
I'm Excalibur alongside Taz and Tony Schiavone.
Or we're going to be seeing like
we
a
have been witnessing
takeover.
some bombs being exchanged back and forth between Hangman Adam Page and Tomohiro Ishii, who ducked that lariat off the ropes but didn't miss that one.
What a shot, Schiavone dropping Ishii right there.
Neither man backing down in this opening match. I don't think that surprises anyone.
Yeah, we knew this counter was going to be physical going into it, but this has just been a firefight between Hangman Adam Page and Tomohiro Ishii, now on the very dangerous territory of the ring apron.
Yeah.
My God.
He stuck him and he's still stuck.
He planted. I mean, legitimately planted it.
Exclamation point city right there.
If Tomohiro Ishii had a neck before, he doesn't have one now.
It looked like he was about to breakdance. Like spin out, like a,
it's like if you pause a breakdancing video.
Perfectly said, sir.
Guys,
It's like
you know better
pausing
than
a
I because both of
breakdancing
you been in the
video.
ring. There's just so much compression a neck can take.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
about it. Yeah, no, I hear you. I don't know how he took that.
wow.
And Hangman returning Ishii to the ring. You see referee Stephon Smith. He was right there on the spot to make sure Ishii was clear-eyed, able to continue. But Hangman off the top.
1, 2, nope. There we go.
Kicking out.
Came off those ropes, Hangman hard with that line, with that clothesline. Shows you how tough Ishii is, man, on that kick out.
Hangman Adam Page. Tony, we touched on this a little bit, that, you know, Hangman, he's been really distracted by members of the crowd, especially when he sees young children. And I think, you know, we have to imagine that the threat that Swerve Strickland, wait a second, now Hangman covered. Ishii able to kick out again, but
I'm thinking Hangman
invaded Hangman's house. Every time Hangman sees a child in the audience here, he's reminded of what happened, of what Swerve did to Hangman Adam Page.
Well, it was one of the really the scariest things that we had seen, and when we all saw that, you know, we just saw, you know, this is really beyond the bounds of wrestling, and it has stuck with him. And you know what? I understand it. I get it. But I never thought he would stay with him this long. I guess
like a version of the Clover
in his
Leaf.
mind, and he won't get it out until he gets his revenge.
And Ishii got the bottom up. Here we go.
The legs of Ishii figure four, but he makes the crawl to the
They call
ropes
it
to
a
force the
figure
break.
four. Okay.
Innovative
Never
submission
seen that
by
version of a
Hangman Adam
figure
Page,
four.
a new wrinkle.
Yeah.
Taz, I don't think we've seen that before.
Yeah, no, I don't think we have either, but it's a great way to immobilize your opponent, keep him down, because Ishii's not getting up from that, from what happened to his head, landing his head landing straight.
Yeah, and that
Ishii's neck might be bothering him pretty good there.
And then that inverted Indian deathlock on the legs there, so.
Now Hangman closing the distance. Oh, but Ishii. Ishii staggering.
You got the Who's House chance going on.
Elbow strikes.
Hey, Lord.
That was a shot and a half.
Tomohiro Ishii, who this past weekend at the All In London 0 Hour alongside Willow Nightingale was victorious in that mixed tag team match over Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway. And we heard from Willow herself, the Chicago Street Fight in 10 days time at All Out. But Ishii, and Hangman able to kick out again.
You know, when you think about it, as well traveled as these two stars are on an international level, and we're talking both Hangman and Ishii, this is the first time they've ever met in a singles match in the ring.
Well, right now, Ishii's beating the snot out of Hangman, but yeah, it is interesting. You're correct.
It really is. It's
prior to his time in AEW, Hangman and Page spent a lot of time in New Japan Pro Wrestling, which is Tomohiro Ishii's home promotion. But now Ishii, what a big win this would be for the Stone Pitbull. Were he able to knock off a former AEW World Champion, Taz.
Yeah, I think you're right. But I think that Ishii was trying to get himself a superplex there. Jumping up with that headbutt in the nose.
Yeah, Hangman also, of course, a member of the World Tag Team Champions. One of the more decorated wrestlers we have here in AEW, no doubt.
Oh, boy.
Tomohiro Ishii.
Superplex. What the hell is this? 1, 2.
Hangman able to kick out.
Big landing right there, Shivani. Big landing.
And a great escape, too, to get out of that big landing, because that could have easily been it.
That's toughness. That's toughness. You see this
landing a pretty big suplex.
Inside the ring, back in live action. Tomohiro Ishii is going for that sliding D, that sliding elbow strike. But Hangman
Death Valley Driver.
And connected with the Death Valley Driver. But look at this, Ishii. The adrenaline surge up to his feet. The German suplex.
Big German suplex.
Well done on that
Ishii's
German.
a little slow to get up, though.
Now, Ishii got to follow up here.
Hangman popped up first, though.
Ooh.
Man, these guys have been battering one another. As the elbows are exchanged, both men go down, and fans, we are still going to stick with this one in picture-in-picture. Don't go anywhere.
All right, so we're getting another great picture-in-picture moment. Really enjoy picture-in-picture. It gives us the ability to keep up with what's going on. I know that I'm surprised this match is taking as long as it has been at the moment. Maybe it'll speed up at some point. It's crazy that Moxley still came out though. I'm telling you, it has to be more than likely some relation to Shane McMahon. A lot of people saying Bobby Lashley, MVP. I mean, it's yeah, I'm assuming so. I think that if it's not at the end of the show, it will be at the pay-per-view All Out in a week from this coming Saturday. We got a long week, 2 weeks of wrestling. We got Bash at Berlin, No Mercy. We got... Oh, yeah. He is, ain't he? Oh, yeah, most definitely gonna happen then. It's most definitely gonna happen. Looks like Hangman currently has Ishii and looks like some type of crossface here. Ishii, of course, got to the bottom rope somehow. That's very interesting. Now, Hangman looks like he is worse for wear at the moment. But with all that being said, I want to thank you all for hanging out with us this evening. I also do want to let y'all know we do have our prediction videos coming out this week for Basher, Berlin, and No Mercy. Those will be out later this week.
Hangman has changed the complexion of this match, looking for submission holds on Ishii.
Yes, that's exactly right. It was working, but Ishii now is trying to bring that inner Stone Pitbull out, and it's working.
I mean, we are watching a slugfest in our very first matchup here on Dynamite. Wait a minute.
Oh, Deadeye. Oh, nice counter.
Man was thinking Deadeye. Ishii now spins him around, looking for the brain buster. Hangman counters the knee to the head. The boot intercepted by Ishii. German suplex. No, Hangman on his feet.
He is so agile. Hangman. Watch out, discus.
Rolling elbow strike. The first one was blocked. The second one wasn't.
There we go.
Another brutal landing for the Stone Pitbull.
Ishii has
Yeah, you can see the physicality and what we have seen in our very first match. You know, we
absolutely
opened up with a real surprising opener with Jon Moxley unannounced walking to the ring. And now this first match, and we're heading towards All Out.
And just 10 days away.
Buckshot
in Chicago, but the buckshot avoided. Now Tomohiro Ishii.
Deadeye.
Oh my God.
No. Whoa, that was bad.
Oh, Stefan is going to check on him.
Wow, Ishii, the leaping Deadeye.
Oh, yeah, that was a horrible landing.
Hope he's okay. He could have broke his neck.
Yeah, exactly. And Ishii.
Ain't no way. 1, 2. I was about to say.
I don't know how Hangman kicked out of
that. Was a horrible
landing.
landing.
Good job by referee Smith.
This crowd here in Champaign, Illinois, they were all chanting 3, but Stefan Smith is the man that knows for certain it was 2.99. It was close, but it was not 3.
Yeah, it wasn't 3. No doubt.
Ooh. A left arm lariat there by Ishii. Hangman.
Guys they're exhausted.
Oh, God.
Just ran his head right in the man's jaw. He's up. Look at Hangman.
Hangman. Discus lariat. And you can see
he's going to have to hit him with that buckshot. This match has been wide open.
Extremely physical to kick us off on Dynamite.
That look in the eyes of Hangman. There it is. He's locked in. But this Ishii, man, he's
very clotheslines. Yeah.
Same could be said about Hangman Adam Page, but Ishii, he's stumbling around, looking like a sailor on shore leave.
He's getting ready to go.
Oh, Lord, that's all I needed.
Hangman.
Deadeye, God almighty.
Ishii planted on his head once again, and Hangman to the outside.
He got a little buckshot.
Buckshot, boys.
Hangman Adam Page.
Ow.
Shot. Lariat.
1, 2. There we go. Hey.
Hangman earned every bit of that one, gentlemen.
What a fire!
Oh my God.
What a match!
What a way to open
I'm very surprised.
Dynamite.
That was physical. I mean,
I'm surprised Ishii stayed in the match that long.
These two guys.
Especially after laying on his head like he did.
Each other. I mean, respect to both men.
Absolutely.
Something like that. Seriously,
destructive landing.
But really, that was wild. That was heavy hitting.
Yeah, great showing by Tomohiro Ishii, but Hangman Adam Page, the better man tonight. But if these guys were to wrestle 100 times, I wouldn't be surprised if the series was split 50-50.
He also got that bad landing on his neck.
Check out the eyes of Hangman.
Whoa, how?
Oh, wait a second now.
Here we go.
We saw that Hangman Adam Page
Here we go.
involved in the All-In London main event between Swerve Strickland and Bryan Danielson. He was restrained.
Swerve ain't even worried about a rematch yet.
Swerve did not look happy in the least about it. He doesn't look happy now.
Go, here we go.
Champion coming to the ring to face Hangman, I guess. He has a mic in his hand also, Swerve does.
You know what? Give Swerve a lot of credit. He's going right into the lion's den, so to speak, here with a man that wants his head.
Oh, here we go.
A man that just had a
Here we go.
But I don't think that's going to give Hangman Adam Page any pause as these two
I
men
said, I
go
swear
nose to
when I
nose,
drive.
face to face, eye to eye.
So much history between these two guys.
And so much of
Word
it.
house. Word house. Word house. Word house. Word house. Word house.
Stomp you into a bloody mess right now. For you getting involved in my championship match at All In this past Sunday. But instead, I came out here to look you in your face and tell you that I feel sorry for you. You're the one that's become a petulant little child.
If you
And
were
with
there
every
all in,
tirade and
how was
tantrum
that?
that you
How was that
throw,
crowd all around?
you get further and further away from success, and I get closer to it. Make no mistake about it. I may not have a gold championship belt around my waist right now, but I will always be referred to as a world champion.
Former
And
world
this will always be whose house?
champion. Word house.
And in regards to that, you failed.
You listen to me. You listen to me. You are not a champion. You're not a champion. You're not a world champion. You're not a champion of anything. You are a piece of shit.
Whoa.
Piece of shit. Jesus.
You broke into my home. You wrestled me 3 times and you could never, ever beat me on your own.
Out of point.
The first time, it took Prince Nana. The second time, it took Prince Nana and Brian Cage. And the third time, you had 30 minutes and you couldn't do it. You're not as good as me.
Very solid points. Oh yeah, they're gonna run it back all out. I just want to know the match.
And you know what I want? I want to leave them out of it. I want just you and I, like this began. And I want you on your knees.
Okay, yeah, you want to lock them out? How about we lock them out and we lock us in?
Steel cage? Hell in a cell? What with death trap? What the hell? Here we go. Steel cage.
Steel
Yeah.
cage.
Yeah.
Match.
Yeah.
Do it. Come on. That is most certainly raising the stakes.
I want to ask you something, man. What kind of man are you going to be in that cage? Let's go all the way back to Revolution, huh? Me, you, Samoa Joe,
Hell
AEW
of a
World
match.
Championship.
I
You
was
gave up
there.
in the middle of the ring.
Yep.
Not because you were beaten, because you just didn't want me to have it. And that pissed me off. You don't know about this, but you know what I did? I drove 10 minutes up the road that morning, and I went to your house, because it's a place that I know very, very well, Hangman.
So what
And
is
I parked
so
out in
good?
front.
And then
And I
mind
waited till that
games.
morning, and you know what I saw? I saw you escorting your pregnant wife down the stairs,
Dude, here we go.
bags packed, getting in the car, driving off to the hospital, and you were about to become a father for the very second time in your life. And that's when I realized that's the man that Hangman Page was supposed to be. And that's also where I realized something, that I don't need to be focused on Hangman Page. No, I need to be focused on the AEW World Championship. I need to be focused on being the best in the world by beating the best that AEW has to offer, and that's exactly what I did. And mark my words, it will happen again.
I think taking the title off him feels crazy.
But you're so focused on me.
You can't win the Owen. You can't win the Casino Gauntlet. And you let your team down at Blood and Guts because all you do is focus on me.
I challenged you to remind the world what cowboy shit was all about. And instead of trying to burn my world to the ground, your career's the one that's going up in flames, boy. So once again, I ask you a question. In that cage, what kind of man are you going to be? Better yet, what kind of man you going to show your kids that you're going to be?
What loves bringing the family situation into it.
Wow, the challenge, wow, for a steel cage match at All Out, just 10 days away.
10 days.
And Hangman
Close house.
with a lot to think about. Swerve Strickland essentially telling Hangman Adam Page, go home and be a family man. And leave the work to the professionals. But, I mean, Hangman Taz, he's a former AEW World Champion, much like Swerve Strickland.
Yeah, I'm just surprised how this ended here. I'm surprised that Hangman just walked away. I mean, this man just said, let's do this in a steel cage. Wow.
I think Swerve Strickland made a lot of sense. And I really think Hangman realized that. I may be wrong.
Swerve has gotten so much better at getting inside someone's head.
We will monitor this situation, but coming up next on Dynamite, 15 months in the making, the in-ring return of Jamie Hayter.
Jamie Hayter is next, going up against Harley Cameron. I do believe that's what her name was. I probably said that wrong. But like I was saying, I want to thank everyone for hanging out with us for AEW Dynamite, our live watch along and reactions, and getting to hang out with the wrestling community here. We'll have our prediction videos for Bash at Berlin and No Mercy out. They will come out first to our members, and then it will go out to the general public. If you are interested in getting access to early videos, being part of the Field the Madness podcast, or if you feel like you want to get in on our giveaway for all our members, you are more than welcome to join. If you do join the membership here with the Kraken community, you'll be entered in a chance for a OTC Roman Reigns shirt giveaway that we are doing, me and Titan Shredder. So what you would do, you would join now. From August 24th to September 24th, we will do a random drawing giveaway, and then we'll get in contact with that person. That way we can give the giveaway. You'll also get access to members only live streams, and then also a members live where you can ask me questions regarding wrestling and sports. If that is something you might be interested in, you are more than welcome to check out the link below to the membership page. Also, there's other great stuff on there as well. Wow. Yeah, Michael, you missed Moxley. Showed back up, told Shivani, hey, I need to speak to Darby. And guess what, pal? This ain't your place no more. Yeah, it's kind of a crazy story. Oh, you also missed hearing Swerve Strickland basically tell Hangman Page that, hey, me and you one more time at All Out in a steel cage. But make sure when you show up, you bring the fighter and not the family man. So, we'll see where it goes from there with that. Next we got Jamie Hayter and Hartley, can't remember. Oh, it's still, yeah. I mean, that match is going to end up. We know how that match is going to end. And it's going to end horribly bad.
AEW Dynamite, and we are on the verge of one of the most highly anticipated returns of the year. It's been too long since we've heard this music last.
20-minute time limit. Returning to the ring from Southampton, England, Jamie Hayter.
She looks in phenomenal shape. For the time she spent off, it's great to have her back.
Here we go. Let's see what Hayter's got going on.
Take you back to how Jamie
Now, my question is, okay, that's what I was about to ask.
Last year, Double or Nothing, Hayter was battling a shoulder injury. It was Toni Storm, then a member of the Outcasts, alongside Ruby Soho and Saraya, that took Hayter out and put her on the shelf for 15 months to the day today.
And that's how Toni Storm got the title. Got it.
Back on the scene this past Sunday at All In London, and it was clear, Tony Schiavone, she was set on revenge.
Absolutely, she got a measure of it when she chased the entire Knight family out of the ring. And
yeah, I know.
Saraya from Gold Coast, Australia, Harley Cameron.
And for fans that may have joined us recently in the past 15 months, Jamie Hayter is one of the most explosive athletes in all elite wrestling and is a former AEW Women's World Champion.
It's going to be interesting.
She's a massive fan favorite is Hayter. Absolutely, the fans don't hate on Hayter, man. They love her, and I'll tell you what, Jamie Hayter, it's great that she's back here.
Let me tell you who's not winning this one.
It's great to see her at Wembley, and right now, this is going to be tough because Harley, she's crazy, but she's a tough competitor. And speaking of tough competitors, looking on the outside, supporting Harley.
Yeah, Tony, do you think this is Saraya? I mean, it was clear that Jamie Hayter was the target. Or excuse me, Saraya was the target of
Jamie Hayter is about to run through.
Throwing Harley Cameron to the wolves.
I think we're seeing a brand new outcast, so to speak. Of course, Ruby Soho. Of course, as you know, she's having a baby, and Toni Storm has
just kind of walked off into the night in London. No one's heard from her.
Exactly. So it's a different outcast, but Harley Cameron's a tough girl, and she's got to be because Jamie Hayter is wrestling with a purpose.
Live round Jones. Well, I'll tell you this right now. I'll answer the question also here, as Calvi is saying about Saraya throwing Harley to the wolves.
Michael, have you had a good Wednesday, my friend?
So. Yeah, I think that's a really good observation by you, and I agree.
Yeah, it was clear this past Sunday that Saraya bailing out of the ring, throwing Harley into the hands of Jamie Hayter. Hayter landing that ripcord lariat, that Hayterade. 15 months of pent-up aggression being unleashed, but Harley Cameron countering with that jawbreaker.
The jawbreaker really might have worked. I thought it worked. Maybe it did work. Maybe not. We'll see.
Oh, wait, Hayter. Her strength is one of her greatest assets, but hardly able to slip free.
How did you come up with the name
September
of
7th, that is next Saturday.
So,
it's all out at the Now Arena. Tickets are available at AEWTIX.com.
Very different.
That's right.
Gonna be honest with you. So,
return to pay-per-view in 10 days' time.
As
Harley Cameron regains
when I was coming up with the name for my channel, it's actually a name change. So I originally had a different name.
But the thing is, Hayter,
I was more of a gaming channel, but I diverted into my more wrestling content than gaming. And so Neptune, of course, it's a planet, but Neptune is also a name for the Greek god Poseidon. And I truly like the Greek gods all around, Greek mythology, stuff like that. And so Neptune was another name for Poseidon.
It's definitely one of the
and
biggest,
then the Kraken,
of the year here
Neptune,
in wrestling, and to be deprived of that.
The Kraken aspect came from that as well.
Almost 2 years in a row, Jamie Hayter was, because of the injuries she suffered, because she was put out of action for 15 months. Oh, Harley was looking for the soul food there. Didn't work. Hayter maintaining control of the wrist, though, and look at Harley trying to shake hands, but Hayter, big power.
Oh, good Lord.
That hate breaker. A second one.
This young lady was world champ for 190 days, fourth longest title reign in AEW Women's history.
And while she was champion, I mean, not only did she defeat Saraya and Ruby Soho in a three-way match, she defeated two or defend the title against two former AEW Women's World Champions. Hayter climbs her up and drops
one, 2, 3.
And gets the win.
It was completely different.
Look at the face of Saraya.
Yeah, that's a look that
And it's like the Kraken is a dominant
concern and fear.
monster. And when you think of wrestling in general, you want to be a dominant individual in that aspect. Oh, wow.
Proverbially and literally, look at Saraya escaping to the crowd.
Yeah.
She wants no part of Jamie Hayter. And with good
Michael,
reason.
my name.
Well, a successful
Sincere
return
song.
to action tonight for Jamie Hayter. Ring rust, definitely not an issue for the former AEW Women's World Champion. But right now, let's head to the back once again, where the remarkable Renee Paquette is standing by.
Gentlemen, you are all in action tonight in an all-star 8-man tag against a conglomeration and Hook. But let's talk all in the fallout of that. Big Bill, we got to start with you. What a reception from the UK crowd. What's your reaction?
Well, you know, as Chris Jericho always says, the opinions of the fans change like the leaves of the learning tree. And fall is right around the corner. So things are about to get colorful. Ain't that right, Renee?
Yep.
Yeah, you've heard that before, right?
Chris, unfortunately, you did lose the FTW Championship to Hook. How's it going to come into play in tonight's match?
Hi, guys. Well, Renee, after 127 glorious days as the longest reigning for the world champion in history, I have to say the Wembley match was hard fought and Hook came out on top. But why? It's because he finally took the advice of the learning tree. And Hook, you are now a champion specifically and only because of the lessons that I taught you. Congratulations, Hook. I'm really proud of you. Chris!
Jericho. Hey, man. I know we haven't always seen eye to eye, and sorry about beating you like that. But it really is a huge honor for me to be a part of the Jericho Vortex, if only for one night. But I need you to do something for me. Kyle, you got to help me here. I can't get this man away from Orange Cassidy, no matter what I do. Orange Cassidy is bad news, Jericho. You know that.
Oh, I know that. Orange Cassidy, you still owe me $7,000 for ruining my jacket 3 years ago. And tonight, we are going to take this out of you, Orange, out of you, Conglomeration, out of you, Hook. Tonight on Dynamite, all 4 of you are going to pay the price. Pay the price!
Pay the damn price.
I don't understand why Jericho will not drop these gimmicks yet. I mean, but my thing with Jericho, though, truthfully, he is a gimmick influenced wrestler. Like, when has he not had a gimmick that was off the wall? So the matches currently confirmed for All Out so far. Will Ospreay versus Pac, Willow versus Statlander, Hangman, and Swerve. So at least got 3. I figure Bryan will defend. Jamie Hayter may defend as well. Not defend, but have a match against Saraya. Not sure. I'm hoping we don't see. I'm hoping that we don't see Jericho again versus Hook. I'm hoping we're getting something else for the FTW. I mean, yeah, that is a possibility. A huge possibility, but I don't know. If he does retire, and will he put the do the boots in the ring? Will we see him get attacked and just I don't know if the whole Shane thing happens and he brings people in with him. Would they take him out? Well, Michael will tell you Hook needs to go to NXT.
Welcome back to AEW Dynamite, where we take you back to this past Sunday at All in London in a match for what was then known as the AEW American Championship. Will Ospreay persevered through MJF, the low blow, the brass knuckles, but then the surprise appearance of this masked man that was revealed to be Daniel Garcia, who MJF believed he ended Garcia's career. However, that was not the case, and Will Ospreay employing the Tiger Driver 91 to become the new AEW International Champion.
Oh, here we go.
What a moment that was, Tony, when Ospreay, he was handed the AEW American Championship title belt. He said he didn't want that. He demanded the International Championship. He Will Ospreay restored the International Championship.
Well, the American Championship was a farce.
Ladies and gentlemen, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF.
Well, you can definitely see that Max is not 100% Excalibur, who's grabbing at that neck. He's in pain.
He's a little stiff
ended with Ospreay
because of it.
And my man landed basically just about on the back of his neck and upper spine.
Yeah, that Tiger Driver 91, one of the most dangerous moves in all of professional wrestling, and MJF, you can see that tape creeping up from around his collar. Obviously still dealing with the effects of that move.
Looks like he's got the pouty face on.
I am in a tremendous amount of pain right now. I have a splitting headache, so I am going to politely warn you all. If you do not pipe down, so help me God, I will hop this guardrail and I will beat the holy hell out of each and every single one of you in this podunk arena.
God.
I think the State Farm Center is quite nice, actually.
It's not a podunk arena. It's the home of the Fighting Illini.
I'm talking.
It's Orange Crush.
After the events that transpired at Wembley, I have lost my ring, I have lost my championship, and I now have 2 herniated discs in my spine. And yet, where were all of you when I was defending this country and this company? None of you had my back. No. I hereby denounce my American citizenship. I will no longer be associated with this garbage country. The only part of this place that matters is the most magical place in the world, known as Plainview, Long Island, New York.
Well, they can have you.
Yeah, please build a fence and never
I
leave.
also denounce each and every single one of you so-called fans who show me no respect. After everything I have done for this company, for you, for this sport, I am sick of allowing you people to live in lies. We all know that this company without MJF is a circus.
You're kind of right.
And speaking of circus acts, Will Ospreay. I'm speaking to you and you alone. The whole world knows I had you beat, Will. So what did you do? You cheated like a gutless little worm. So let me make something very clear. This ain't over, boy, not by a long shot. Billy boy, you best keep your head on a swivel, because I know how talented you are, Will. I have no doubt that one day you are gonna come this close to winning the greatest prize in this sport, and just as you are about to etch your name in the history books, I am going to cut you out at the knees with a smile on my face.
AEW suffered a lot if AF wasn't there.
And last but not least, now I'm gonna talk to the worst of them all, the scum of the earth, a little child that I tried to help, a boy who wasn't intelligent enough to realize it. Daniel Garcia, you bum! If you show your face in my company ever again, I am going to end your life.
Lord. God.
He just showed his face. Daniel Garcia storming in and raining down right hands.
Okay, I don't care.
Tried to end Garcia's career. He hit that pile driver off the middle rope. Garcia was worried he would never wrestle again. And now Garcia with his guillotine in.
Yeah, you know, big time revenge and redemption. He's choked that.
MJF is out. Look at the face of Garcia. You think that young man doesn't mean business? And Daniel Garcia, he has not forgotten what MJF tried to do to him.
Oh, God. He's got an issue with his spine and neck. Does that
MJF? Garcia, he looked at the corner. He
remembers that
MJF hit that tombstone off the ropes.
MJF has fought for 100%. He's choked out, and what happened to him on Sunday, his neck is all taped up, herniated disc. You heard what he said. Oh, man, I understand Garcia wants revenge. I guess he's going for it.
He's going to try to do it to him. Yes, you're right, Taz. As Garcia, he's looking to... Oh, now the security. Where was the security when MJF was trying to end the career of Daniel Garcia?
Yeah, I guarantee it. MJF, yeah.
Oh, boy.
While his back was turned,
there we go.
Max is going to capitalize on that.
And MJF, he mentioned that Dynamite Diamond ring was stolen, but he's still a dangerous man, even with his bare fist, Taz.
Oh, of course. A former AEW World Champion, MJF.
I was just hoping we could see that pile driver from Garcia, and I hate to be emotional about this, but give MJF a taste of his own medicine.
I was too hard to say under. Give him the old pop.
Garcia, though.
Oh.
There you go. Even though Garcia suffered a neck injury of his own, he is looking highly motivated.
Yeah, I mean, Garcia was put on the shelf by Max, so you know
he's going for
he
it
is
again.
pissed.
He's still going to try to hit this damn pile driver.
Garcia, he's determined. He's determined.
Absolutely determined for this pile driver. Max is hanging on. Yeah, he's trying to hold up that top rope.
Gripping onto that top rope. And look at Christopher Daniels. And more reinforcements in the security team. Coming into the ring, MJF. He is very, very lucky that these men intervened when they did. Garcia meant serious, serious business. And MJF trying to get back in the ring.
Yeah. I figured it all out, but this is going to be like a no-holds-barred match.
As Daniel Garcia restrained as well. Christopher Daniels in the middle trying, appealing to Garcia for peace, for calm. But
Maxwell, you thought it was going to be that easy?
Hey, Max, I know you're looking for that Dynamite diamond ring of yours. Let me tell you where it's at. I pawned it off in Buffalo, New York for a round trip to London to run the biggest moment of your life.
Oh, geez, you heard that? Garcia stole the ring. Pawned it off to go to
He
London.
pawned it off.
That's a hard right jab. You thought what I did to you at All In was bad, right? You thought that was bad? You know what's bad? Having your mother watch you get wheeled out in the stretcher in the biggest night of your life. That's bad. That's what's bad.
I got no remorse for your ass, boy. None.
Max, ruining your life is all I think about. It is my obsession. Max, ruining your life is my fetish. And I talked to Tony Khan right down the road in Chicago, Illinois. MJF versus Daniel Garcia at All Out. And Max, listen to me. Beating you in a match is not enough for me. I won't feel fulfilled until I pick you up, drop you on your head, and break your neck.
Jesus.
And if there's anybody else on this planet that cares about you at all, they're gonna have to watch and suffer with you.
Oh!
Hey.
God, he threw the microphone at him. Nice hit, Max.
Good
Right
God.
Nice throw. And security once again.
Get him right in the head with that damn mic.
Look, it's five men. Here's Max screaming, you got it. You got it. To Daniel Garcia. That's Max screaming. Yeah, we'll do it.
Dude, I swear to God, he hit me with that damn mic right in the damn head.
Challenge made for All Out in 10 days' time. Garcia and MJF. Man, we knew once we got back from London, things were going to be combustible, but this is beyond expectations, Tony.
This is exactly what we wanted to see. Daniel Garcia come back with purpose, and now they both agreed to a match.
Wow, Garcia steaming up the ramp.
Oh,
Fans, let's take
God.
a look at one of the most
Oh, Jesus.
athletes on planet Earth.
Oh. All else become.
An athlete with unlimited upside in Ricochet will be making his Dynamite debut later on tonight in our main event versus Kyle Fletcher.
There's the signal!
This is an all-star 8-man tag team match set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first from St. Mark's Place, weighing 201 pounds. He is the new FTW champion. He is Hook.
As you heard the dapper yapper Justin Roberts say, Hook, the new FTW champion, coming home from Wembley Stadium in London, England. With that title and Taz, I gotta say, it feels good to see that coming back at home.
Who do you vote to win that match? MJF or Garcia?
To capture that title at Wembley Stadium
Garcia?
this past Sunday over Chris Jericho.
Who? How's it gonna
That's
hurt?
not the only thing that happened at Wembley Stadium.
Hook. Shit. How's it gonna hurt MJF to lose that?
5 feet away. I don't remember any of that.
You put Garcia over in that match.
The conglomeration. The Ring of Honor World Champion Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, and Freshly Squeezed Orange Cassidy.
Well, this past Sunday at All in London, these three men, the conglomeration, they were part of the Casino Gauntlet match, with the winner earning a shot at the AEW World Championship. The first two men to enter the match were Kazuchika Okada, the Rainmaker, Orange Cassidy, but then
I mean, with so many surprise moments. We saw Nigel McGuinness make his AEW in-ring debut. We saw Zack Sabre Jr., the man that won the G1 Climax tournament in New Japan Pro Wrestling. But then we saw Christian Cage, and who we thought was Luchasaurus, but it is still clear that Killswitch is under the thrall of the man that won the Casino Gauntlet match and the man that can challenge for the AEW World Championship anytime he wants in Christian Cage.
That's something else that Christian Cage and that Killswitch would do that, but I guess we're not surprised, right?
From Tampa, Florida, weight 203 pounds, Roderick Strong.
Heard what Roderick said about Kyle O'Reilly being a part of the conglomerate, and he was really, really happy that he is with Chris Jericho in this matchup.
Yeah, Roderick Strong, Chris Jericho not always seen eye to eye, but will the word of the day be indefatigable for the conglomeration, or combined force of the learning tree and Roderick Strong be too much?
The Bad Apple, Bryan Keith, and the
So do you think Cage challenges are all out? Yes.
Jericho.
That would make most sense, in my opinion.
Well, let's take you back once again.
2 losses in a row, the biggest star they have. Yeah, like, here's my thing. MJF, he can take losses just like Seth can. Or just like The Miz can. It does not hurt them at all. They are great in the ring, on the mic, what they do, promos against people. I have no issues.
And the bad guys didn't cheat. One of the good guys needed a little help, so I gave a little help with him.
Yeah, Taz, we are proud of you. We are proud of your son. We are proud of Hook regaining that title.
Right now, got big, and thank you, big 8-man right here. So let's see what goes down here.
Referee Aubrey Edwards drawing the assignment for this match.
Hook starting.
Yeah, Hook and Chris Jericho maybe picking up where things left off.
How about what Chris Jericho said to that Hook won because of all that Jericho taught him? I mean, I know that hits home with you, Taz.
It's a load of Milwaukee.
Of course it is.
And Jericho quickly tagged out to Bryan Keith before they even locked up.
Yeah. I mean, there's always the possibility of what really happened.
Oh, and the cold-hearted handsome devil in that return action there. Well, I'll ride him all day here. So float over to a front headlock.
How about that?
That's an under and over nice front headlock suplex there. It's a move that you'll see Shibata use at times. Another good buddy of Hook. Here comes Orange.
Got a very special October coming up, San Jose. How about that? Stockton, California. We'll be going out west. And I'll be riding with Taz the entire way.
My ass. But
Salt Lake City.
Now we're making our debut in San Jose. As right now, inside the ring, Orange Cassidy sending the Bad Apple Bryan Keith into the conglomeration. Conglomeration plus Hook corner, I guess.
Ring being blonde is funny.
Your name is Kyle O'Reilly.
That just adds more depth.
Hook rolls off the tongue. Conglomeration and Hook. Kind of. Yeah, you see right now, O'Reilly's an excellent striker. Round kicks galore right here. You got to watch Bryan Keith. He's another really good with his feet. Now, oh my God, Maniac Jones right here. Briscoe, love this guy.
Yeah, the fans agree with you, Taz. They love Mark Briscoe.
Big vertical suplex from the Ring of Honor World Champion Mark Briscoe. Oh, and the kick to the spine. For good measure, Briscoe.
What was his word of the day?
Indefatigable.
Indefatigable.
Yeah, that's what it was. Indefatigable. Starting to think Ricochet, Fletcher won't have. No, they will. They will most definitely have a winner. It will be a great match.
Yeah, even for an athlete the caliber of Mark Briscoe, this is a tough test. And Briscoe, though, looking for the redneck kung fu, but
giant Big Bill is.
Briscoe using his speed. But
you got to use your quickness. Nice roll through chops. You got it to your point, ex-Cowboy, the guy the size of Bill.
Yeah, 7 feet tall is Big Bill.
God, that hurts.
Nearly 300 pounds.
I mean, especially with
very,
height.
very large hands.
Well, yes, giant hands, but that height, Excalibur, coming down with that height with a chop is brutal.
The height, the wingspan. And now, Mark Briscoe isolated.
Fighting away. Here we go. I think Mark shows up. Considering they said this match is the main event.
Here we go. Standoff here, I think. Four-way standoff. Developing.
Yeah, I'm starting to see that too, Michael. I really want to see him do good, but it's just, I feel as if I'm hoping he does good over here. I hope he does great. I know he's going to, but like, I think he's going to be a different version of Ricochet than what we've seen, of course, in WWE, but we're also going to see a better version, if that makes sense. So, for anyone that is wondering, our schedule has been posted on our community page. Our next few weeks of what all we're going to be doing. It is wide open. It's chaotic. A lot going on. So this week we got Dynamite tonight. We're actually going to be off Thursday. We got SmackDown, Bash at Berlin, then No Mercy. Next week, Monday Night Raw, NXT, Dynamite. We're off Thursday. SmackDown, AEW All Out. So, a ton going on. And then yeah, I just seen the update that is the main event as well. So that's gonna be interesting. Well, we'll see what happens with it. We will see what happens. Yeah, like I said, he's been reacting a lot to anything that happens. So, so my favorite AEW wrestler would have been the first wrestler that I grew up watching, and that would be Sting. I remember I had a videotape when I was younger, and it was nothing of like Sting's matches at Surfer Sting, Crow Sting, NWO Sting, all of that. So for AEW, that would be where that question would go. And then for WWE, my first big match, first wrestlers that really got me hooked was the Hardys. So I think if it wasn't for like watching the Hardy Boys when I was young, I don't know if I would have been a huge as into wrestling. But yet again, my dad, he was a great Undertaker fan. So either way, I would have watched wrestling.
For leverage to break the grip on the full Nelson with a drop kick. Takes down. Whoa, watch out. Jericho, the big Bill, looking for the elbow drop. Nobody home but Roderick Strong grabbing the boot. A lot of history between Roderick Strong and Chris Jericho as well.
Absolutely one of the most unorthodox pro wrestlers you're going to find is Orange Cassidy, but man, he's a really super talented dude. And now here comes another talented dude in Briscoe and BK going, oh, well, maybe not.
Now Mark Briscoe employing that redneck kung fu on Jericho and Brian Keith.
ROH World Champion and a young man that certainly has a great lineage in Ring of Honor, as we know.
That was a big double noggin knocker there by Briscoe. He's got a 2-on-1 situation.
Right. Enziguri connects on Bryan Keith. Chris Jericho.
Oh, look at this. First time we've ever seen Jericho and Briscoe, two great world
Jericho and
champions,
Briscoe
in the
same
ring
ring.
together.
Jericho, a former Ring of Honor world
Up
champion,
and over there we go.
sends him up over
Oh,
the top
Lord.
to the outside. And
There's the Ocho, the Impact World Champion.
backbreaker.
Great Brad. He might get. Oh, I thought he was going to go for a cover.
No, I believe Bryan Keith is the legal man.
My bad. Yes.
That's why Aubrey Edwards is demanding Roderick Strong leave the ring.
Yeah, the former international champion will lead the ring.
Yes, you're correct, Excalibur. Thank you for correcting me. I really appreciate that.
Hey, Tez, it wouldn't be a Wednesday if I didn't. And you know what? DraftKings is an official partner of AEW right now. All customers can join a free-to-play pool for the main event of All Out. Simply answer questions about the main event and get enough right to earn your share of $10,000 in prizes. Download the DraftKings app right now, sign up with promo code Dynamite, and play free with an official partner of AEW. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
And Roderick Strong, man, well documented his whole career, how tough he is, how great of a competitor he is. He just really wore down Briscoe, and now
Yeah,
that
my
whole
thing
crew in
is,
that
I'm
corner
more
is just
concerned
putting it
about
on
the
Briscoe.
aspect of
Yeah, how tough Roderick Strong is well
him
documented, but
applying
also
the
how
actual
heavy-handed he is.
heat.
Yeah, no doubt
That
about
makes
it.
sense.
For
Now
an
Bryan Keith's lining up.
Woo!
I told you he could kick, man. He's got good strikes.
That first one was in the jaw.
As Mark Briscoe is finding out firsthand the striking prowess of the Bad Apple Bryan Keith, who goes for a lateral press.
You can say what you want about Jericho. He knows how to recruit excellent talent. He does. He definitely does. And that's what Bryan Keith is. That's what Big Bill is. Sure, they get that fungus on them from Jericho. O'Reilly's legal now, but still that super talent he got.
Blind tag made. O'Reilly comes in, a high boot. And just a straight right to Big Bill. And Roderick Strong, he knows the range. He knows the power that Kyle O'Reilly possesses. And Roddy was trying to take himself out of harm's way. Oh, O'Reilly looking for that axe kick.
I don't know where you can watch old AEW Rampage stuff. I mean, you can probably look it up on YouTube.
As
I would
Big Bill
assume.
made the tag, O'Reilly, I'm not sure, realizes it. As Bryan Keith,
the knee bar there. Oh, I'm sorry. Wouldn't go for it. Baby.
But Big Bill, the legal man, drops the elbow.
It's a hell of a match, guys. I mean, these 8 men are going at it here.
Oh, big boot, corner hook. And, oh, my God. Watch out.
And Big Bill getting a little payback from Dynamite 1 week ago on Hook. But look at Orange Cassidy. And watch him go. Orange Cassidy flattened in the arms of Big Bill and fans. We are going to stick with it all in picture-in-picture.
Oh, here we go. More picture-in-picture. Yes, sir. Favorite wrestling is Miz and Hangman. Not bad. Not bad at all. I mean, if we're talking about this era of wrestling, the current roster, honestly, mine would be for AEW, it'd be MJF. Like, he can be the heel, he can be a face, and like he plays it both so well. So, for WWE, there's so much. Like, you got Jay, I've always been a Ray fan. I was a huge Bray Wyatt fan. Rodney the Piper. That has a Piper signature on it. I'm a collector, and me and my uncle was in Houston. Uncle was got that one. That's my only signed stuff I have. Yeah. Hell comes to Frog Town.
We are back on Dynamite. This 8-man tag team match continues as Kyle O'Reilly, Taz, he has been in the deep water with Big Bill, Bryan Keith, Chris Jericho,
And we know how tough O'Reilly is, man, but he is getting tested. And the redwoods all over him. Roddy Strong was, Jericho was, BK, Bryan Keith was. And O'Reilly's got to tag in either Briscoe, Hook, or Orange Cassidy. It's got to happen soon.
Oh, no. Low drop kick. There you go. Go low on the big guy.
Oh, now Roddy Strong is legal.
Big Bill.
Whoa, low bridge.
Goes over the top and Roderick Strong right there. Grabbing the boot,
trying to get Hook in that stick. Down it.
Tag made now. FTW champion Hook.
Undertaker's always, I think, going to be a favorite for everybody.
Chris Jericho.
Onuchimata here.
Undertaker all around.
Nice throw.
That was his Canadian way back. Or name in Canada way back.
Good slip back. Oh, nice.
I read that
wrong got it right there. Quick.
As Big Bill overcommits in his height, used against him as he hit the ring post. And that's the from Hook. Wow.
Got the big man up right there.
Don't turn your back on Roddy.
Yeah, you're right. He got a little bit overzealous, did Hook.
Yeah, this is somewhat unfamiliar territory for Hook being a in-person tag team match with the Northern Lights suplex the high bridge. But Bryan Keith there to break it up.
You can tell that Hook was riding on a lot of emotion and a lot of momentum after what happened on Sunday.
And Keith charges in, but into the waiting boot of Kyle O'Reilly. But
that was a good job to break up that Northern Lights, because I think Hook might have had him maybe.
Orange punch countered and exploder delivered by Bryan Keith. The back. What a knee strike to O'Reilly.
I tell you, Bryan Keith has wrestled a hell of a match here tonight, guys.
As Briscoe vaults over the top. Shoulder the midsection, drags Bryan Keith to the outside.
Jericho, here we go.
Crazy man.
And we'll close line.
Laid him out. Taken off his feet to Jericho.
Jericho actually just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know. He's his own cheerleader.
That's like just won the Big 12
about to
championship.
die.
Big 12 country.
Oh, here we go.
10. What the hell am I saying? I'm drinking the wrong stuff here. Big 10, Big 12.
This is the most I've seen Jericho over. AEW show.
The face of Jericho.
T-ball here. Did we get him up? Yeah.
Another T-ball.
For the learning tree.
Roddy Strong. Oh, he's watched this backbreaker. This is Roddy.
Man. Log blower there, but Kyle O'Reilly waiting to come in with the PK. As
O'Reilly's lining them up.
O'Reilly looks for them jumping knee. Clip Jericho, I believe, on the side.
Oh, the chair.
Orange Cassidy. Tope suicida on Bryan Keith.
The chair's in place for Mark Briscoe. Go get him.
And Mark Briscoe launches off.
Took out Big Bill.
Oh, man, like I said earlier, hell of a match. I mean, these 8 men are leaving it all
One,
about.
two.
Strong and Hook. No, Hook. Using that power in those legs to kick out.
Forearms and back elbow.
Damn,
Hook
what a
might be out on his
combination.
feet.
Roderick Strong looking for end of heartache. But Hook vaults over and now looking for Red Rum.
Roddy's trying to grab those ropes. He's got the rope.
But Roderick Strong pulled him up. He's
Don't
got his
matter.
foot under the rope, but tapped up and Aubrey Edwards.
Never saw it. The ref never saw it. The tap was there.
Jeez. His foot was under that rope. 100% under that rope.
Well, the referee never saw Roderick Strong's foot on the rope, but she saw the tap.
I guess it never happened, right?
Oh, look at it.
And we got a brawl on the outside, and now we got
things breaking down between Bennett and Bennett.
Just attacking Hook here.
Look at this 2-on-1 beatdown inside the ring on Hook.
That's going to be a 3-on-1, and Roddy gets to his feet.
Hook's in a fight back.
There you go.
There's that knee.
Strong flying in that knee.
Yeah, the Undisputed Kingdom.
And now the security once again spilling out. For the back to referee court trying to separate all of these athletes' tempers.
In the ring, though, Roddy Strong with the FTW belt. What the hell?
I guess Roderick's going after FTW
We
Championship.
saw Hook reclaim the FTW Championship for the second time in 2 years. It seems like someone else already has designs on that title, and it may be Roderick Strong.
Look, you've been off more than you can chew.
From the FTW Championship to the TBS Championship, let's hear from the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Hello. Welcome to my party to celebrate me and another W.
Give it up. CEO, CEO, CEO. Let us tell you how things run around here.
Tell them.
You can't have a party without private party.
You can't. It's illegal.
But congratulations on your title defense at All In. Huge. And what is this? At Capital Collision, you facing Momo Watanabe?
Big.
Ooh, defending this bad boy right here? I gotta say, that's a fighting champion in our eyes, right?
Yeah.
Let's cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Hello.
Normally.
That's a good shit.
Let me cook. Hey, Mercedes. I've been meaning to tell you this for a very long time, and I know you're single. But I must admit, your outfit, I'm loving it. The fur, I wear fur too. And the color of your dress is red, the symbol of love. And I think that red will look better on top of me, if you know what I mean. Hey,
whoa. Watch out.
Oh, so God.
You keep the courage, huh? Chill. I got some if you want. There's a lot.
Okada-san, how do you say bye bitch in Japanese?
Sorry.
Sayonara, bitches. Bye-bye. Get out of my party. Go. Back to the celebration. Let's go. CEO, 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 CEO. That's right.
Dream came true. Oh my God. Got it right.
Oh God, Avante he's something else. Absolutely crazy. Valkyrie, Mustafa, Mark, Henry, oh, nice. On a plane with Mark Henry. That'd be, if I was on a plane with like a wrestler, I would want to like not get like an interview with them, just to get like to have an actual conversation where it's not like catered to. Okay, you got so many questions. I guess like an actual interview with them. That's probably pretty cool though. Okada, I don't understand what Okada is doing anymore. Okada, I'm waiting on. I wonder if he's ever going to drop that title though. He's had that title for quite a while now. And he had one hell of a match with good old Claudio Castagnoli. Right? Is that who he fought last week? Yeah. Claudio. Can't say Mercedes. She's. Oh, yeah. Mercedes Moné gets wild. Alright, though. Can't cheer for them all. Can't cheer for them all there, Chris. Alright. But don't hold it against you. I know we just put out our new schedule. We didn't get it actually updated all the way. So next Thursday we will actually not be off. We'll be doing our first NFL live stream. So we're gonna try to have it set up to where we got like the scoreboard so we can keep up with it, talk about the game while it's happening. For anyone that's interested.
We are back live on Dynamite from the great state of Illinois here in Champaign. It is time for another celebration as we celebrate the new AEW Women's World Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, Mariah May.
Hey. Well, Taz, the plan that Mariah May set into motion months ago, befriending timeless Toni Storm, earning her trust, ultimately betraying her, and taking everything that Toni Storm held dear, was executed to a T.
But maybe Mariah just felt like she was sick and tired of being subservient to Toni Storm. Maybe that's the other side of it.
Mariah, congratulations. It was a homecoming for you, of course, being from North London. You are the... Where was I? You are the new...
I am the new AEW Women's World Champion.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
But I regret to inform you that the AEW Women's World Championship celebration has been postponed.
Postponed?
I'm not doing it in this town. I know it's called Champagne, but it should really be renamed to Flat, Stale, Piss-Warm Beer.
Well, it's a college town.
And judging by some of the desperately average-looking women in this audience, it's something you're all too familiar with shoving down your throats, amongst other things. What you desperately need is some glamour. And luckily for you, that's everything I am. In case you don't understand, I'm going to take my robe off now and show you exactly what I mean.
Right?
Look now and never forget, this is your new AEW Women's World Champion, Mariah May.
Well, there she is, showing her true colors. The AEW Women's World Champion, Mariah May.
That's enough.
Deeming that is enough for Champaign, Illinois, and it remains to be seen what the reign of the glamour Mariah May will hold as AEW Women's World Champion. But let's take you back to last Sunday in London and the conclusion of the three-way match for the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
Do like B matches right off?
I am Liverpool's #1, Zach Gibson. This man is James Strait. Together we are grizzled young veterans.
That's right. That's it. Way to make a debut. Congratulations. I like your guys' style. Yeah. You don't like FTR. I mean, we both have the word young in our tag team.
And we are both veterans around here, right? Lads, we know who you are. We've seen the way that you roll. And let me make something very clear. We are not cut from the same cloth. We are not the same kind of veterans as you two dweebs. That was a message for the FTR. That was a message for the Acclaimed. That was a message for the entire AEW Tag Team division. A division that you two currently sit on top of. And know this. The GYV are here to stay in AEW. And we are coming for those titles. So remember this. When you see the GYV coming, grit your teeth. We'll be seeing you soon, lads.
All right. Great. Great first time impression there, guys. Bricks.
Yeah.
We warned the Young Bucks and we showed FTR that the GYV aren't messing around. This Friday on Rampage, one unlucky team is going to find out firsthand exactly our intentions. So to whoever that is, remember this. When you see the GYV coming, grit your teeth.
Going up against the Outrun. Okay. I mean, I guess that's a good first match for him. So imagine they lead to Showdown Mina after a while. Probably. I could see Mina being a good opponent. Thunder Rosa, Saraya, Cheetah. I know Sky Blue's still hurt, if I remember correctly, so we won't be seeing her for a while. But there's a lot of good potential. Yeah, I want Grizzly Young Vets, GYV. Hold on. That is exactly who I thought they were. James Drake and Zach Gibson. Of course, they're with AEW now, but they were part of oh my gosh, what was Joe Gacy's group he had? That's who they are, though. Yeah, I'm still waiting on Motor City Machine Guns to show up. I don't know how much longer that's going to be held out before they do show up. But it'll probably be really soon, I would say. Well, we are at the brink of the last 45 minutes. We got Danielson to have his celebration. We also have Fletcher and Ricochet. So we got two events left. Two events. Hey, we ain't got that much left. I thought there was a little more to tonight's show, but there is not.
Career dream is realized here for Konosuke Takeshita to compete in this year's G1 Climax 34. It is one thing to dream it, it is another to achieve within it. And there's a reason that Konosuke Takeshita sits at the top of Block B, undefeated so far. Could we see the first AEW talent to enter it and become G1 Climax winner for Takeshita? It is main event time. The playoff.
Oh my God, what a war.
Oh Lord.
The dream for Konosuke Takeshita is over.
A man who has had a hell of a run in this year's G1. It is the future. It is the alpha. It is Konosuke Takeshita.
Okay, that's where he's been. Oh, so he'll be back on Rampage.
Konosuke Takeshita, after a months-long grueling performance in the G1 Climax tournament, returns to action this Friday night on Rampage in a huge four-way match against the Beast Mortos, Commander, and Leo Rush.
Oh, here comes Ricochet.
This next bout is set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Making his Dynamite debut from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 208 pounds.
When this man made his debut at Wembley Stadium this past Sunday, I would say that it blew the roof off the place, but Wembley doesn't have a roof. But Ricochet arriving in AEW, for me, I mean, he's a man that I've known for years and years. I've been able to call his matches when he came up through the independent scene. In Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, he won 2 Battle of Los Angeles tournaments. The only man to win 2 tournaments. He went to Japan competing for Dragon Gate, New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's competed all over the world. And now Ricochet calls all Elite Wrestling his home, and it feels so good. Go ahead, Tony.
I was going to say I caught some of those matches too on the independent circuit before AEW was formed, and I knew this kid was something special. He's one of the greatest high flyers of all time, Taz. You've got to give him that.
Oh, absolutely. He is truly a dynamic athlete, a very special athlete, a tremendous performer. And I think he's going to probably have a great career right here in AEW. But this is a tough foot to get off on for Ricochet.
Accompanied by Don Callis from Sydney, Australia, weighing 239 pounds, Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, no doubt. Fletcher is a tall order. Kyle Fletcher, a man who Don Callis so often rightly sings the praises of. An athlete very similar to Konosuke Takeshita. So much upside for Kyle Fletcher. So much upside for Konosuke Takeshita. Don Callis, say what you will about him.
I do believe this match will have a lot of the bouncing, reversal, high flying.
Don Callis is beside of me, but listen, you guys are right. And Kyle Fletcher is in phenomenal shape, and Kyle Fletcher has flourished under the man to my left, Don Callis.
Thank you, Shivani.
You're welcome.
Hello, Don.
Taz.
Don, welcome to the desk. As Kyle Fletcher looks to welcome Ricochet to Dynamite. Remember, still to come tonight, we will hear from our newly crowned AEW World Champion, Bryan Danielson, addressing his future in the sport of professional wrestling. Oh, Fletcher wanting to welcome Ricochet right away to AEW with a pretty insulting push. I like it. Oh, nice shoulder block, too. Ricochet, very effortlessly springing back up to his feet. Fletcher went for the kick. I believe Ricochet avoided it and now takes the side headlock.
I guess you can say this about anybody that wrestles Ricochet, Don, but you got to keep the Ricochet grounded.
Well, at 6'4.5", I think Kyle Fletcher is physically put together to do that.
Ricochet, who's
no
stranger to many members of the AEW roster, including our AEW International Champion, Will Ospreay. Oh, this man is going to fly here, guys. As Ricochet puts on the brakes and takes a pause center of the ring. Oh, he makes it look easy. Certainly does, but Fletcher got popped in the jaw by that right hand from Ricochet. And now Fletcher into the ring. Ricochet not often. Nice job. Ricochet gets out quick, Don. Way to go, Kyle.
Kyle is
I
deceptively
think
quick
Kyle
for a guy this size.
is got like the same
the strategy is
athleticism.
to rough him up.
Fletcher, tope suicida.
That's roughing him up right there, I can tell you that.
Of course. Gotta stay on him, though. Don't worry about the rubes in the crowd here in Champaign.
Rubes? I haven't heard that in a while. Yeah, we are in Big Ten country, by the way. Yeah, the thing is with Fletcher, he is going to... He don't want to be a doormat to anybody. I understand it's Ricochet's Dynamite debut, but he's not looking to be a doormat, and I respect that of Fletcher. Yeah, the boot delivered into the jaw of Ricochet, sending him careening over the barricade. Now Fletcher...
This is how the Don Callis family welcomes new signees to AEW.
Oh, wait, Ricochet!
Good Lord. Ricochet is most definitely telling us how he feels.
Kyle Fletcher as Ricochet makes his Dynamite debut, and you won't miss a second in picture-in-picture.
Oh, God. I'm okay with picture-in-picture, but, like, gotta make sure they do this right. But, of course, they can always mess up this in-ring debut. That's not what needs to happen. Kyle Fletcher is in control at the moment of the match. Yeah, so if Penta and Phoenix and Motor City Machine Guns all show up, I'm hoping they do it correctly. Hoping it's not wasted. Kyle Fletcher just a taunting for the regular. I've noticed that Kyle likes to showboat a lot in his matches. Showboating only ends up in the negative. He is chopping the hell though out of the Ricochet. Ooh, sweet. Oh my God. They keep doing DIY just horribly. I don't know why. I don't get it.
In-ring Dynamite debut of Ricochet not going according to plan for him. Kyle Fletcher of the Don Callis family has been in the driver's seat for the last few moments.
He looks great, I can tell you that, Kyle does, but here comes Ricochet trying to mount a comeback. Let's not forget we are moments away from hearing from the new AEW World Champion, Bryan Danielson. What does the future hold for him?
Fletcher, a half Nelson, drives Ricochet down face first and now covers the leg hard. Looked like Ricochet tried to block it on the way down, Don, but the power of Fletcher just too much.
Too much leverage to Taz's earlier point. Yeah, when you have that kind of height, and Kyle knows how to utilize that. I mean, that you're right. It's the when you have that advantage leverage-wise, it's tough if you're in a Ricochet's spot.
We talked about the necessity of roughing up Ricochet. I think Kyle is well on his way to executing that strategy.
Oh, he looks great. Fletcher looks great. Ricochet's having a hard time here on his Dynamite debut.
Ricochet's been out of the ring for a little bit.
Ricochet, he's trying to fight back, and he's looking sort of good here now. Here he comes.
Yeah, Ricochet very comfortable on the ropes. More comfortable than perhaps Kyle Fletcher, and that headbutt sends Fletcher crashing down.
Hell of a headbutt.
And Ricochet, Commentary, catches Fletcher flush, and now Ricochet takes out Fletcher.
Love the body control that Ricochet has coming off the top.
Well, that springboard clothesline really dropped Fletcher.
So it caught him in the windpipe.
Oh, it did, yeah. It's definitely
the fans here in Champaign chanting the name of the newest athlete to be deemed all elite in Ricochet, who lands a combination on Fletcher to the midsection, trying to keep the oxygen out of the lungs. The man who's a member of the Don Callis family. Springboard back elbow there by Ricochet.
Great one-on-one matchup, no doubt. And the great play
The DIY's got to do something
up next.
As Ricochet accelerates into the corner, shoulder to the midsection. Right hand staggers Fletcher back out towards center once again. Ricochet looking for the springboard. Fletcher. Nope, Ricochet blocked. Enziguri tags Fletcher, and now Ricochet.
So fluid.
Northern Lights.
Oh, he's what a...
Oh, wow.
Oh, my
Sheer power from Ricochet. Now,
Oh,
this is interesting
they
because
probably fly.
at different points in either man's careers, they were known as tag team specialists. But now meeting
One,
one-on-one, Ricochet
two.
running shooting star press, but Fletcher able to kick out.
Quality kick out by Kyle Fletcher right there. Getting his second
Well, they were
win.
a
tag
lot of
team
strength, a lot of
specialists.
reserve in Kyle
Okay.
Fletcher. No doubt about it. And you can see that Ricochet has been in a hell of a match, just trying to shake the cobwebs out right there.
Now Ricochet, maybe for Death Valley driver. Fletcher, though,
Almost.
using his length, his reach to hammer
Almost
down with
like
those elbows
out
on
of
the
the
ear of
head.
his opponent. Ricochet, though, chopping, and the lariat there on Fletcher, regaining the advantage, perhaps.
Yeah, Fletcher lured him in that time.
Oh, Fletcher ran through the lariat.
Damn.
Wow. He wiped him out.
Great job. Of course he did. Needs to follow up now.
Yeah, absolutely he does. I'm surprised he didn't try to cover him that time.
I think that shot to the throat, Taz, did something to Fletcher. He's having maybe some trouble breathing. He's heaving in a way we don't normally see Kyle Fletcher do.
And that could happen. You get it in the windpipe or the esophagus, that could happen.
But Fletcher perseveres, lands a shot in the corner, sends Ricochet across as, no, Ricochet gets his boots up, and Ricochet rolls through. Drop kick takes Fletcher down.
Are you talking about the signing
Kyle
that
Smarley rolling to the
WWE's
floor.
working on?
These two guys are pushing each other. I'd love to see this, man.
Got to be careful on the floor, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
this guy Ricochet.
The floor is not necessarily out of the range of Ricochet.
It's kind of like a battery ram that time.
It certainly was, just turning his shoulder and throwing his body into Fletcher, knocking him into the barricade. And now Ricochet returning Fletcher to the ring.
This is where Ricochet is dangerous. See right there, side of his body. Just body Fletcher. This is where Ricochet is a freaky athlete. Whatever the heck he's going to do off the top here.
Ricochet up to the top. Nope. Diving splash, but Fletcher got both boots up, perhaps baiting him in, and now Fletcher charges in the corner, catching Ricochet on the button.
This is it, man.
The buster, the leg hooked, and Ricochet survived.
Yeah, he just rolled on his left shoulder to get out of the way.
I'm assuming Ricochet is going to get this win.
Stay locked in here, Kyle. Don't lose focus now.
That was Kyle's best.
Kyle Fletcher.
Best move. That
His
was running
frustration
into
perhaps
Gary.
coming out.
He's feeling it now.
Oh, maybe not. Here we
And
go.
for good reason.
Or perhaps not. Fletcher coming.
God.
Ricochet crushed against the ropes, and Fletcher bringing him out, looking for that belly to back tombstone style pile driver. Now repeated kicks to the chest of Ricochet. And Ricochet vaults out, lands on his feet, elbow strike.
Got the first blow in.
Stops Fletcher in his tracks. Ricochet pump kick. And
Pump
Fletcher,
kick, whatever.
Fletcher may be out.
I think he is out.
As Ricochet hoists on him up. Death Valley driver. And Ricochet.
One,
Near
two.
leg hooks Fletcher. It's Fletcher's turn to survive.
Change that
Great
450
intestinal
right here.
fortitude by
Listen to me.
Kyle.
But Ricochet, he likes this lifting reverse DDT. He calls it Fargo. He planted Fletcher.
Two.
Yes, scores the win.
Okay, maybe not.
That was a great match.
Well, Fletcher had a great outing. Kyle came close, real close, but that vertigo just caught him right there. Excellent.
Oh, that
match, like you said,
vertigo?
Shivani, congratulations on the Dynamite debut to Ricochet.
What's wrong?
Yeah, Ricochet earned every bit of that victory.
It looks like he's got a little cobwebs going on.
Yeah, he's spent. Look at that.
As Kyle Fletcher, the welcoming committee, didn't necessarily roll out the red carpet for Ricochet, but Ricochet victorious nonetheless. And Don, a heartbreaking loss here for Kyle Fletcher in our Dynamite main event.
Not happy.
I know you're not happy with the outcome, Don, but I'm telling you, Kyle Fletcher once again proved his worth.
Yep, here we go.
What is this development here?
This match here.
The international champ.
The international champ.
These two right here.
Quite a bit of history with Ricochet. We are talking, of course, about the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay. Lot of history. And the friendship between these two men, no secret.
Oh, no.
Oh, wait a minute.
Holy shit. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. The man that will challenge.
William! Let this be a warning to you. Don't you dare forget about the bastard. And as for you, Ricochet, please allow me this opportunity to welcome you to AEW. Welcome. Now get to the back of the line like everyone else. This one here, he belongs to me.
Well, Pac, 1/3 of the AEW World Champions alongside Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta. He will challenge Ospreay for the International Championship in 10 days' time at All Out.
Where you going? I know you're not talking to me.
The reverse Hurricane Rana on the stage. I have never seen anything quite like that. That was a brutal attack by Pac.
I know you're not talking to me. Come on. Huh?
John, what's going on out there? What did you mean by all that stuff?
I shall not cast pearls before swine. Maybe just one. You know what we could really use around here?
Oh shit. That's our best Phoenix, my God.
Man,
not gonna go by that.
You gotta
Oh,
get
it's
out
not.
of here.
Shit. What is that?
Man. No.
Who was? I thought it might have been Beth, but it's not.
A lesson in humility.
Who is this? Who is that? What am I missing?
The Marina Shafir.
Okay,
John Moxley kind of speaking in riddles here.
Marina Shafir.
That was Marina Shafir.
What is going on with Moxley?
I'm glad I'm lost as shit on who that one is.
We're gonna
So
have
was
to
the
find
rest
out
of the
at some
crowd.
later time, because right now the stage belongs to the newly
Chat, let me know who Marina Shafir is.
American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
See, listen. Everyone that knows,
Ladies and gentlemen,
dude, that old man in the crowd is excited. I really have no idea who that is. He was part of the New Force Women. Was that on AEW's Horse Women? Where was that located?
A lot of great matches. I don't know if I've seen one any more emotionally charged than what we saw Sunday night. I was
Ronda
so proud to be a part
Rousey.
of that. So happy for Bryan Danielson and his family.
Yeah, Taz, it was one of the greatest main events in AEW history.
Yeah, it was awesome. There's no doubt about that. And like Shivani said, Excalibur, the emotion involved in that, it really was.
Oh, you're talking about her
Bryan's family
UFC
ringside.
stuff.
Strickland just just battling to try to retain his title.
And if you missed All in London, you can catch the replay on BR In Demand, Triller TV,
Yeah.
YouTube, TV.com,
Oh, a
and
ton,
DAZN.
but
Danielson said at the beginning of the year, this may be my last year. I will not go quietly into the night.
Good to know what we're looking at though now.
So what does the future hold for the world champion?
Hey, what's crazy is if he's building like that type of faction, Michael, wasn't Bobby Lashley in that as well? In that kind of like setup?
You know, after trying and failing and trying and failing and trying and failing and trying and failing, finally,
Yeah, combat sports, yes.
Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon, is the AEW World Champion!
Yeah, he was an MMA fighter as
In front
well.
of over 50,000 people in Wembley Stadium. In front of my family, who got to sit front row. And when I got to the back, my daughter said, "Daddy, this was the best day of my life." Now, granted, earlier in the day, she went on a Peppa Pig double-decker tour bus, so that may have played a big role. But, you know, I knew it even before she said that. I knew it when I got to the back and I saw my peers congratulating me, and I knew it. That's the favorite moment of my entire career.
I'm hoping something happens. We need something to close this out.
But then when I got to the press conference at the end of the show, they asked me the question, what's next? And my contract with AEW expired on August 1st. I'm going to be needing neck surgery sooner rather than later.
See, here we go. This is what I was thinking.
And my family's ready for me to come home. So I've had a lot of thinking to do since Sunday. And when I first got to AEW, one of the first things I said was thank you to the people who started this place. Because if you're here in the building tonight, you probably agree with me, AEW is awesome. I have loved professional wrestling my entire life, and the fact that AEW even exists makes pro wrestling better and has made my life better.
I wonder if he's really going to retire here. He's going to lay it all in the ring.
So when I think of all the things that the people who started AEW did, and then when I got to the back and I looked at all my peers that are wrestling for AEW now, and then when I think of all the people who are going to wrestle in AEW in the future, I realized it's probably time for me to go home. But not yet!
Here we go.
I will not here as AEW champion. I am going to fight for this championship as much as I possibly can. And granted, don't get this twisted. As soon as I lose this, my full-time career is over. But that's not gonna be anytime soon, because I still have a lot of heads to kick in.
All right.
So in 2 weeks, All Out, Chicago. I get it. We've got a young, hungry locker room back there. And I've got an AEW World Championship to defend. So anybody who wants a shot, come get it. First come, first serve, because Bryan Danielson is here to be the best AEW World Champion of all time.
Bryan Danielson addresses his future.
Hello.
Bryan, you don't know your future, but I know mine. Let me connect the dots for you. Nobody wanted me back here. Nobody believed in me, including you. But you could have. So I had to go ahead and create my own future. The future that I knew I could have since the very beginning. And I started the day I got back here. I punched Tony Khan. I destroyed Kenny Omega. I won the TNT title. I buried Darby Allin in Wembley Stadium. And let's not forget, Bryan, the only time that you and I have ever stood across from each other in the ring, after I was set on fire, I beat you. And I'm gonna do it again. Because my future is to retire the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. My future is to be the World Heavyweight Champion. And whether anybody likes it or not, my future and the future of AEW are one and the same. Your future, Bryan, waits behind you.
Oh, wait. He said,
oh, wow.
It's
Okay.
behind you. Well, that's Jack Perry that was behind him. Perry. Look at a blindside assault on Bryan Danielson, completely uncalled for. Danielson was offering an open shot.
This is not who I was expecting or.
First come is Jack Perry, the TNT champ.
Oh, man, and Jack Perry has him lined up. Perry! Just like he lined up Darby Allin to win the coffin match on Sunday. What a headshot there by the TNT champion. And Jack Perry answering the challenge and calling his shot for All Out at Bryan Danielson.
That match.
What did we just witness?
Wow. Wow. Let me tell you what match I could not get behind. It would be that one. Chat, what do y'all think? What do y'all think of Jack Perry and Bryan Danielson? What we're looking at the moment. Very odd. Very odd. Rematch versus anything. I mean, that match would be good. Are you running that on the game? Understand. Really makes no sense. It is what it is. We'll see how it goes with Jack Perry versus Danielson. Yeah, Danielson, Perry's gonna get destroyed. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Maybe that's where we see more people show up, debut. Like Lashley, MVP, any of those that have been released, probably going to come over. So yes, the new schedule is out. It is in the community tab, Bray. This coming Thursday, we are off. Next Thursday, we're actually going to be doing a NFL watch along and reaction with that for the Chiefs versus the Ravens. I believe that is game 1 next Thursday. So we'll be doing that. Wonder if Perry puts up. No, Perry won't put up his stuff. be for the AEW World Championship. You already know that. I was hoping for a little more something different, I guess. For that ending. The ending was kind of. We could have had the Ricochet match last. Honestly. My opinion. But I want to thank everyone for hanging out with us tonight during the AEW Dynamite watch along and live reaction. I'm hoping everyone did have a fantastic Wednesday. Hope your week has been going well. We only got 2 more days till Friday. 3 more days till Bash and Berlin. Cannot wait to see how that one plays out as well. With that as well, of course, we do got the membership, so you're more than welcome to check out. I'll be dropping the link below. We'll have the ability inside the memberships to get access to our early prediction videos, live members only watch-alongs and live stream, live Q&A where you can ask questions about wrestling and sports. You also get to be a member of the Feel the Madness podcast, Titan Shredder, as we discuss all wrestling topics across the board. And of course, we are doing an OT shirt giveaway that runs from August 24th through September 24th. Interested in that, as always, the link is below. Please tell in public, give them a smile, change today. It could change their life. Until next time, as always, Kraken's over.